So we out at the track, me and Reg, we training. Actually, Reg is training. I'm just holding a stopwatch. I'm coaching. We practicing. Practicing for the World Outdoor Masters Championship. And so there's a few things that I want to talk about this practice thing. Practice is, first of all, to make us better. Every single day, we practice in some kind of training to make us better. Whether it's work, whether it's home, whether it's just life. We're training. So Reg is training daily to become better, to be better at track and field. And every day we wake up in the morning, we are in training to be better humans, to be better Christians, to be better at whatever we do. So practice is important, because when you stop practicing, then you stop getting better. You stop learning. So I encourage you to keep practicing and keep practicing and keep practicing daily. Whatever your craft is, I encourage you to keep practicing. And remember, you'll never be perfect. Not here on earth. You won't be perfect. So don't let anybody discourage you, or don't discourage yourself because you're not, so to say, perfect and you don't have it yet. But you keep practicing so you get better at it. Okay? You keep practicing so you get better at it. There's one thing that I always tell Reg not to do, is when he finishes running, bend down and put his hands on his knees, because he's practicing putting his hands on his knees, and it's telling his body that that's what we should do after every run, is put our hands on our knees. No, you got to keep walking. You got to keep walking. You have to train. He has to train his mind and his body that when I finish running, I don't put my hands on my knees. So there's some habits that we have to get away from. We have to train ourselves. We have to train our minds not to do those things that we're doing that's not helping us excel and move forward. So we have to practice those things. We have to practice not hitting the snooze button. We have to practice getting places on time. We have to practice those things, because if we don't practice those things, just think this: you're practicing hitting the snooze button every day. You're practicing hitting the snooze button. And Reggie said something just a minute ago that really hit my brain. He said, man, it feels like the first day of training again. And that's sometimes how life feels. Life feels like it's the first day of training. It's like we've started all over, and it's just as hard as it was when we began this thing. But I tell you what, don't give up and don't give in to the pressure. Don't give up and don't give in to your mind. Daily, we have to renew our minds. We have to renew our minds, and we have to renew our bodies, and we have to get stronger daily. So let me tell you, I encourage you, don't give up. I encourage you to keep pushing. I encourage you to keep practicing. I encourage you to keep moving. Don't stop. When you stop, then that's when everything, all the weight on your shoulders gets heavier and heavier and heavier. So God bless you, and may God keep you, is my prayer.